Christiane F., unless your idea of a good night at the movies is to wallow in squalor for 2.5 hours. It's the story of a teenage heroin addict in Berlin, the eponymous heroine, if that's the word I want, played by Natcha Brunkhorst. She's the child of a broken family and a high-rise, lower-middle-class tenement block, and she's very bored. So one night she goes to the local discotheque where she meets and falls for Thomas Hallstein, a young addict. And for love of him, and before you can look round, she's on pot and pet pills and finally heroin. And that's before her 14th birthday. After it, well, my goodness, she simply falls apart at the seams while you watch. Dark circles around the eyes, spots all over the place, heroin before breakfast, prostitution to get the heroin, shooting up in public lavatories, and so on. As a cautionary tale for our times, the film is positively horrific. It's also very well acted and directed, with remarkable skill and confidence by Ulrich Edel, who never made a feature film before. In Germany, Christiane F. has broken all box office records, but even allowing for its technical excellence and the fact that it presents a picture of drug addiction that you feel must be about as close as you can get without actually being an addict, I can't really understand its success. It's based on a true story, which lends it a certain respectability and worthiness, but it's a story of such unrelieved gloom that you wonder to whom it can appeal. The very young, to whom it might serve as a warning, will be unable to see it. Older people already addicted are unlikely to kick their habit on account of it. And the rest of us will probably emerge deeply depressed and thanking God that we are not ourselves addicts. But you don't have to see a film like this to be glad that you're not on heroin. In the end, and no doubt for the best possible motives, it's an exploitation picture exploiting degradation and raising more questions than it tries to answer. It shows a one-sided view of a world in which almost everyone is a teenage junkie and prostitute. But where in all this are the adults, the police, the welfare workers, and for much of the time, the girl's own mother? The film's images of needles plunging into scarred and pockmarked arms, hands, legs, and even necks chill the blood, and it leaves you with a feeling that the entire teenage population of Berlin is lost without hope. A powerful film, certainly, but a gruesome experience from beginning to end. Here now's the moment when Christiane's family realise that she's an addict.
Christiane, beeil dich, du kommst wieder zu spät zur Schule. Christiane, wird's bald. Also jetzt schließ endlich auf, was soll denn das? Christiane, was ist denn los? Um Gottes Willen, Christiane. Klaus! Christiane, was hast du denn? Klaus! Hol doch mal einen Waschlappen. Soll ich einen Arzt holen? Kind, was hast du denn?
Ist nur der scheiß Kreislauf.
Christiane F. opens in London next week.